Hello, my name is Emma Woodeman, and I'm at Belton, and it was my last shift. So, a safety issue with the that I need to address is that there's a situation my last shift, and what happened was that a lady, the wife of her husband who was admitted, she was trying to take pictures of the electronic health record on the screen in the room, and we had to tell her that she could not do that, that was by law, like that was private information, and she could write it down, but she could not at all take pictures. And so that's how we addressed it. That was just really funny. She was not very happy that she couldn't take pictures of her own husband's mental health record, but we told her it was for safety and for privacy. And then another thing was that today we were having to pack a wound. It was a substance abuse user, and he had to come in for abscess, and we were packing the wound, and they were filming, the girlfriend and friend, they're also homeless, they were filming undoing the packing, and Ashley had given her consent to be filming because they were going to actually show it to their other friends who are users, because she had also given them a lot of teaching about how you can get sepsis basically from using and die. And so she was giving really great teaching, and they had realized the harm that they were doing, so they wanted to show that to their friends. But then the nurse that did report with us, she was not okay with that, and I think she told the supervisor nurse, and so Ashley had to go and talk to them to delete it. And so, that was, I agree. I think she agreed. That was kind of stupid because she had given consent and there wasn't any health records or anything. And so, how is that not okay? And so, Ashley did what she was told, and she politely discouraged, or politely told them to delete it. Here's my cat. Anyway, and so that was one. Okay, so I think it seems like all the nurses don't like our health records when they switch over from other hospitals. It seems like other electronic health records are easier, how we type everything in, while ours is harder. I personally don't like it. I've never tried another type at another hospital, but it's so hard to use, in my opinion, and so I don't know how I'm going to get used to it. And I mess up every single time. So, yeah, I hope I answered that. And then a certificate patient experience. I think today was pretty significant. I had, a guy who actually know, the sister, and I didn't know about their family situation, and so it was really sad, but they were all users. His parents is drug addicts, and then when he came, he was on heroin, meth, and marijuana when he was admitted. And he's 19, and so that was so sad. And so, they all knew me. They were younger, a couple years younger than me, and so I didn't know them, but, it was just sad. And so, I don't know, the teaching that Ashley did was awesome because I've never experienced anything like that before. And so she was just really able to not scare tactic them or mom them like other nurses probably would have done. Instead, she came at it realistically of, hey, I know life sucks, and I know we do things, and I know we make bad choices, but she gave them the education of, this is what is going on when you do this to your body, and this is how your body responds, and this can result from it. And so here's information to get help. But she did do the scare tactic, but just in a really appropriate way, because if someone just says you're gonna die, so don't do it, then why would you? They're young and rebellious, so that's not going to work on them. And so it was a really good way how she handled that, and I was really happy that I got to see that. Also, I just had a lot of death patients. A lot of my patients died, and so, or were about to die. And so I think all of those experiences, and I've shared about them all in post-conference, but those were all significant because, I don't know, I was really emotional about that all. And so I think that will help me when I get on the floor and that starts to happen. Because I've seen it before. I got all the weird cases. So basically every single time I went into clinical, I got some weird case that like no one else has gotten. And so I was able to have that experience under my belt. And so it won't be a shock when I get on the floor in real life. My goals for the future, it is getting so dark, I hope you can see me. My goals for the future is I just, like I said from the very beginning, when you go in, every shift I've gone in with, my cup is empty, how can I fill it? What can I do to fill it? What can I ask to fill it? I've started asking so many questions, and I've asked if I could do things, so I've accomplished my goals. I kept on asking Ashley, can I do this today? Can I do this today? I can do this by myself, and I might not always, I remembered how to do it correctly, but then she was there to help me. And my first 6 months on the floor, in real life, I'll have someone overseeing me so I don't screw up. And so I'm just a lot more confident. And so I accomplished my goal of being confident. I talked to the patients freely. I joked with them. I walked in, was able to do my stuff and get out of there. I started having conversation. I feel like I could, be a tech right now and like ace it. Nursing, not as much. I have a lot to learn. But all the social skills, I feel like I've mastered that. And I've really gained a lot of confidence, so I'm really happy. So yeah, it was a great shift.